event happened this week, but it was less Pixel and more of other Google stuff. So finally we got the
Yeah,
new
right.
Chromecast, or so-called Google TV, the new Nest Audio smart speaker, or a new Google Home, Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5. Yes, only the Pixel 5 and not XL this time. Also bad news for our Indian Pixel fans. Both Pixel 4a 5G and Pixel 5 are not coming to India. We will talk more on that later, but first let's get over with Nest Audio and the Chromecast. So, the Chromecast is available in two colors, snow and sunrise, sky, sunrise, no, three colors, snow, sunrise and
Yeah.
sky. It supports Dolby Digital Plus and Dolby Atmos in sound, in audio, and Dolby Vision HDR10, HDR10 Plus in video, and up to 4K HDR at 60 FPS, and both Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, and comes with a new Google UI. So the Google calls it Google TV or
Or something.
Google
Yeah.
TV.
Yes. Yes. Also we can say that Google TV is perfect.
Plus, let me just check. It has all the streaming services, including the new HBO Max, which is quite rare, as we know, as you might know. Essentially, it has everything except the Apple TV Plus. So if you are into that, stay away. Otherwise, it is a nice product. What's the price? It's 49, right?
Yes. I guess for. I'm not sure.
49 USD.
Yes, 14
Also
USD.
not available in India.
Again,
So there's that.
very bored news.
Plus we also got the new Nest Audio, which is available in
Yes.
chalk, charcoal, sage, sand, sky. So 5 colors. The enclosure is made from 70% recycled plastic. Also supports both Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. Plus has Bluetooth 5.0 for audio streaming from phones directly. Has a woofer and a tweeter. Woofer is 75 mm large in diameter and tweeter is 19 mm. Also has 3 far-field microphones, 2 stage mic, mute switch. What is? If there are 3 microphones, then what is? 2 stage mic switch means like an on-off toggle, right?
Yes.
Let me search it.
Yes, and Nest Audio is looks very decent as compared to old Google Home.
You also know, right? The new Apple Home Mini just came.
Yeah,
It is
it looked
$99
incredible.
and Nest Audio is $99, but every reviewer is comparing the new Apple Home Mini with the Google Home Mini, which is just like a $30. So
Yes,
essentially
just
they all
30
should compare it with this Nest Audio
This,
rather than they
yeah,
are
right,
comparing it
exactly.
with the cheaper Nest Mini.
Cheaper
They are
Nest Mini,
going
yeah.
by size instead of price. I think price is a factor to compare rather than size.
Yes, exactly.
Also has
I don't know why
three
they are comparing.
touch control. Also the Nest Audio has the 3 capacitive touch controls, so to increase decrease volume or pause play or wake up your Google Assistant. What else? Now let's move on with pixels.
Yes.
With this speed, we are going to cover it all in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So the Pixel 5 and Pixel 4a 5G, the leaks were real, and we got the mid-range processor this time, the 765G on both Pixel
In,
4a 5G
in
and 5. So essentially Pixel 4 is a faster phone than Pixel 5.
and
Plus
cheaper
the
in
cameras
cheaper
are same
price.
since the Pixel 3. Also cheaper.
Yeah. Yes.
Really, I think it's not cheaper than the Pixel 4a 5G at least.
Yeah. Not
Let's check the pricing on that.
not as Pixel 4G 5.
Most probably it will be out of stock by now. So even if it is cheaper, you will have to buy the new one. I can't type correctly. Pixel 4. Pixel 444. Pixel 4 is not available. Unlocked new. So it is out of stock. Pixel 4 renewed is available at $400 US. 4XL, but it is Verizon only, not unlocked. So there's that. But there's a decent point for going with the newer one. You will get 1 year more of a software updates with the new version. So there's that. There is the same wide camera, but there is a new wide angle lens on both Pixel 4F and Pixel 5, Pixel 4F 5G and Pixel 5. Other features are almost same, but the Pixel 5 is the premium one, so it gets the IP ratings and the wireless charging and a 90 Hz refresh rate screen compared to Pixel 4F 5G. Also, Pixel 4a 5G is 6.2 inches, has a 6.2 inch hole punch display rather than a 6 inch panel on the Pixel 5.
Okay.
There is a both get 5G this time. Also, the Pixel 5 costs $699 US and the Pixel 4a 5G is $599. $599? No, $499, right? So $200 price difference between them.
Yes. I think you will be happy with any of them, buying any of them, but spending 2000 extra dollars is not
200.
worthy. It for 200. Sorry, it's for Pixel. None of the above of them are going to launch in India. Very bad.
Yes.
So our
Also,
Indian
the
growth
you are
don't
seeing
hope
that Pixel
hope
4a
the
5G sales. It
yeah
is continuously out of stock. Also, Pixel 4a 5, Pixel 4a, Google can't sell it in India. Like since days, I'm looking at it and it says coming soon on Flipkart. So it looks like
yeah.
Google doesn't want to sell it in India.
I don't know why
See,
Google is
currently I'm looking
doing.
at the Pixel 4a page, but it still says coming soon. It was lastly available in the Big Billion Days at the time of launch. After that, I have never seen it in stock. So I don't know how Google is managing,
Yes, I don't know why.
but it's quite sad to
In
see.
India, there are many fans of Pixel. Even many friends of mine is also
Yeah,
a fan of Pixel.
yeah, there clearly only sale that occurred in India was at the Big Billion Days, but still there are 5,000 ratings and 1,200 reviews on Pixel 4a with 4.7 stars. So clearly people like it,
Yeah.
but still Google doesn't care about or want to sell.
I don't know why, but why are you doing this, Pixel? Sorry, Google.
Google.
This is not fair.
So we can buy iPhones, I guess,
Yes, or no choice at all.
or we have to buy
We have to buy
iPhones.
iPhone. Yes, no choice at all.
I hope we get Pixel 6 at least,
Yes,
but I don't think that's going to happen.
never lose hope. There is nothing else to let's talk. And one phone, if you love stock Android, if you are a previous Nexus user or a Pixel user, you definitely going to buy a picture no matter what if offer will be to
Pixel.
Pixel.
Yeah, my opinion slightly changed after writing this script, I guess. I would probably buy a Pixel, even if it is expensive, has worse specs than others, because that software experience is
Yeah,
like nothing
something
else.
else, yeah, exactly.
So that is worth it for me personally.
Same here.
So, but there we also have the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE
Yes,
as a contender. With that, we get the Snapdragon 865, the flagship processor, 400 devices, plus we get too many cameras. What are the specs? It is like 6.5 inch. It has 6.5 inch display, 12 megapixel main camera, 6 or 8 gigs of RAM, and the Snapdragon 865 with 4500 milliampere hours of lithium ion battery, and it is priced at $599.
599.
So it is essentially $100 cheaper than a Pixel 5. But if you want a Pixel, you will have to buy a Pixel. There is no other
Yeah.
choice. So no matter how cheap Samsung sells S20 FE, you will have to buy a Pixel to get a Pixel. But this is also a nice choice if you don't care about pure Android or stock Android experience or Pixel features. It is quite great.
Yes.
You also get the Wi-Fi 6 with Bluetooth 5.2. Other than that, it is quite a good option, I would say,
Yeah,
if you
good enough.
don't want a Pixel or cannot buy it like in India.
Yeah.
But then in India, you also get the Exynos variant of the S20 FE. So there's that. So you cannot buy. You would rather have to stick with OnePlus or MI.
Yes, there is no other choice
There
as
is
well.
no other choice. Like you will have to buy a OnePlus, no matter you like it or not.
No matter how
These
worst
companies
camera.
don't care about India. Like we are too poor for them to care about us. But Apple cares.
Yes, Apple cares.
So there's because Apple just launched their online store in
Yeah,
India, so we can
recently.
now buy uh, the Mac Pro worth 60 lakhs or something. So yes, now we can do that.
Yeah.
So you've gone through S20 FE, pixels. Now what?
No.
Let's do iPhones.
Okay.
Right. So let me just open specs. So this time we got the most number of iPhones in a single launch event, like 4 of them, literally. The iPhone 12, 12 mini, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max.
So many.
So let me just. So yeah. So now you have 4 iPhones that are out of your budget. So there's that.
Yes.
In India, iPhone 12. Where is the price for the mini? Why is mini's price not shown? Hey, we are not getting iPhone 12 mini.
Wait a minute.
There's nothing about iPhone 12 mini or a Pro on our website.
In our engine website.
Why is that?
What are you asking about?
Indian websites only have iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro. There is no Pro Max and mini.
Okay.
Why is that?
Yes, there is a.
It was there if I remember correctly when I opened it earlier. Don't know. They're both together, I guess. Oh, the starting price is for mini or something. Yeah, the starting price is for mini, essentially. So the iPhone 12 mini starts at 69,900 Indian rupees,
Okay.
and iPhone 12 starts at 79,900 Indian rupees. So that you can get it in white, black, blue, green, and product red, and in 64 GB of storage, 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage. Pretty expensive, I guess.
Yeah.
It has 2 camera, but this time finally you get OLEDs on all iPhones. So finally, no crappy screens for the cheaper iPhones.
Yes.
That's nice, I guess.
Yes, that's very nice.
So there is like a small difference between the what do you call it, display brightness between the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pros. It's like 100 nit brighter for the 12 Pros. So there's that. Otherwise, the screen is same on both. So we are getting pretty nice screens for all iPhones this time.
Yeah.
Plus the new F14, the fastest mobile processor.
Yes, the fastest.
Yeah. Also, the new cameras are slightly improved, but they are pretty much same like last year.
Yes.
You won't not notice any major difference.
Yeah, there is a major difference in its design. It's now is come back.
Design
Design is
is
like it's a very major change. It's now back to old age school like iPhone 5.
yeah, iPhone 5, iPhone 4
Yeah,
era.
iPhone 5, iPhone 4 era.
So if you love that design, you would pretty much
Personally, I
guarantee to
like this
like the
design.
new
Personally,
design.
yeah.
Everyone is liking this
Yes,
design.
I like this design.
Also, iPhone is just the pixel case. If you want an iPhone, you will have to buy an iPhone, no matter how good or bad it is.
Yes, there is so many dad fans out
So
there.
this seems pretty good this time, but you don't get a charger.
Yeah, you even now you get only iPhone in a box, no charger.
With a cable,
Yeah,
Type C to
yeah,
Lightning.
yeah. Only cable
Yeah,
is there.
no earbuds and no
Yes, no
charger.
earbud, no charger
So
adapter.
only phone and a Lightning to USB-C cable. So you will have to buy your charger this time.
By yourself.
The iPhones also get the MagSafe, not the old one, but this is the magnets on the back of your
Yes.
iPhone.
Yeah.
So now the wireless charger stick to your iPhone, and many other accessories also stick to
Yes.
iPhones. If you are into that kind of stuff. But I still don't get the point of why would you like to use a wireless
Yes.
charger?
This is not a pure wireless charger. I don't know why.
It is literally a wire going through
Yes.
it.
Why people say this is a wireless charger? There's
Yeah.
no sense to
Yeah.
call this
And
thing wireless
if it's
charger.
not a MagSafe, you can't even use it while charging.
Yeah. I don't know why people say these things wireless charger.
Yeah. Plus, it is like uses one half of more energy compared to a wired charger. So why would you
Yes.
waste
Waste so much
energy? And even charge it way slower than wired options.
Or this is not a
Still
pure
people
wireless charger. Not a pure. This is not a wireless charger at all. This is a wire thing.
Why would you? The companies tell you like the ports is like what do you call it? Weak point for a smartphone. It gets damaged and all. How many smartphones do you have that have damaged port? There are literally
no,
no
yeah.
smartphones, I remember, because you are going to change your smartphone in 2 to 3 years anyways, and the ports generally don't get damaged in that much.
My
of
phone
that
port is
little time
yeah.
frame.
My any of phone port is not damaged till now.
So there's like literally no point for going wireless. If you don't have a technology like your phone charges anywhere in your whole room.
Yeah.
Make something like that and then we'll talk. But currently wired is the best option
Yeah.
for charging any
Currently,
smartphone.
wire is the best option.
Yeah. But these companies have to sell their expensive stuff
Yeah.
because people are ready to buy it, anything they saw.
People are excited to buy it, not ready only.
Yeah. Also, there is no Type C after so many years.
Yeah.
You will
Very
have to buy a
sad thing.
different cable just for the iPhone.
What is this iPhone?
There are literally two things that charge with lightning now: the iPhones and the
Yes.
AirPods. Otherwise, most new iPads are Type C now. Other than that, the cheaper iPad, $300 iPad. Every iPad also gets the Type C now. So why not the iPhone?
Yes.
I don't understand.
What is this?
Lightning is way older than. This time you can now record your videos in Dolby Vision. So there's that
Yeah.
if you are into that. But you can't play anywhere else because no other panels other than your iPhones are certified to play Dolby Vision content.
Very
So
sad
there's
thing.
that. You can play it on like some expensive TVs from like LG, but Samsung also doesn't support
Okay.
Dolby Vision. so you won't be able to play on your Samsung TVs and many others like that. Also, currently LG TV also can't play it because of some format issues.
Okay.
So you are stuck playing your videos on your iPhones for now. Let's hope they fix their issues or update their firmware so you can play them. But you would probably like to record them without Dolby Vision so you can play them everywhere you want. iPhone videos are excellent anyways, so you literally don't need Dolby Vision or something
Okay.
to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, this year is like for buying the iPhone 12s rather than Pros. Pros, the only thing that differentiates Pro from the normal iPhone 12 is the 2x telephoto lens and the LiDAR sensor. For like $200 more. You can buy an iPhone 12 plus AirPods Pro for that price rather than getting a telephoto lens. So there is pretty good chance that you need an AirPods than a telephoto lens on your phone.
Yeah.
Or you can buy many other accessories like that, some headphones or any other accessory that you want for your phone rather than spending 200 extra dollars for Pro. But that is the case if you can survive with 64 gigabytes of storage, because iPhone 12 Pro will get you 128 gigabytes at $1,000. But if you spec up the iPhone 12 for 128 gigabytes, then the difference becomes even smaller.
Yeah.
So there's that. Also, the Pro Max gets the new camera system, this time a different one than the Pro. So Pro Max sensor is 1.5 times bigger than the 12 Pro sensor, the main sensor. Also, it gets the new sensor shift image stabilization. So this time the sensor moves in its cell instead of the lenses. So, so why is this important? Sensor is far more lighter compared to lenses, so it can move far quickly than a lens. So it can adjust like nearly 5,000 times a second rather than 1,000 times in all other cases like optical image stabilization, which uses lenses to stabilize. So that is good, but you would only get it in Pro Max.
Okay.
Pro Max is like really big, like it's literally a tablet at 6.7 inches.
It's still like tablet.
Yeah, you will get excellent everything, but where would you put it? It is not going to go in most pockets. It is very big. So there's that. Otherwise, you can go Pro Max for the camera if you are into that. But cameras are excellent on all iPhones.
Yeah, that's right.
So you are not going to go wrong with any of that. But more exciting is the 12 mini. Finally, someone is making a smaller phone for the people who like
Right.
small premium smartphones.
Yes, it's look very premium and
At
very decent.
5.4 inches, it's like really small at 5.4 inches.
Yeah.
It is nearly the iPhone 8 size, iPhone SE size, with the new designed notch display Face ID and all. So if you are into smaller phones and want to compromise on battery, you can go with the smaller phone iPhone 12 mini without compromising any features. It is literally iPhone 12 but smaller. Zero compromise, small phone. So I like that about it. And all iPhones get 5G this time, no matter whichever you buy. So every iPhone is 5G. That's that.
It's very good.
So you are covered for a future. But I don't think you would be able to use 5G, at least in India,
Yeah, at least
for
in
the
India.
lifespan of this phone.
Yeah, but Jio is
But it is
trying.
there. Yeah,
Jio is trying best for 5G.
yeah.
Though getting 5G in
Jio is
India.
trying best for 4G.
Yeah, at least he is trying best for 4G. It's good for us.
Yeah. At least we have a 5G phone for not using 5G. Anything else for iPhones?
No, I don't think so. Now anything is remaining for
Yeah.
iPhones. Now,
Also, the glass is tougher this time, like two to two times to four times tougher. 4 drops. Apple is saying. So the glass is tougher, so you won't be able to break it easily this time.
yes.
Let's see how it goes. Also, the newer iPhone have like a locked camera system or something. So like if you open two iPhones and swap their camera sensors, they won't work. You would need like some kind of proprietary Apple software to authorize it through that software, then only they will work.
Yeah.
So now essentially you cannot change your camera if it breaks without an authorized Apple service center. So there's that. First it was only with the fingerprint sensor, so Touch ID. Now it has also come to camera. So after some years you would probably never be able to change any parts without the Apple's permission. Yes. So there's that if you care about that. That was kind of dumb move, but whatever. So
Yeah.
they'd make more money about because of it, I guess. Now, what do you want to do? End or
Nah, yeah. Then
do
now we
MacBooks?
move on like MI stuff. MI Watch Revolve. Xiaomi has announced a wide range of new products for Indian. This is very good. Under the tagline "Smarter Living." The Revolve has a 1.39-inch round OLED screen with 326 ppi, and Xiaomi is claiming up to weeks battery life. Oh, this is really good. It is not clear what software like Revolving is running, but in screenshot it looks like similar to what shipped on Amazfit watch, like the T-Rex, and it is certainly isn't Wear OS. Amazfit is part of Xiaomi's
Right.
ecosystem, so it makes sense of software to be shared at least to some extent. Yeah. The price is around 10,000 rupees. Yeah. Then it's come to MI band. Xiaomi is a version adding to its variable lineup by launching the MI Smart Band 5 in India. The fitness band has a 20% larger OLED screen at 1.1 inches. Yes, is water resistant up to 15 meter and should be good for 2 weeks on a charge. And its price is come nearly 2,500. Yes, it is cheaper and it's good. Its battery life is also very good. Yeah, there is a
But it is cheap and looks cheap, so that's that.
yeah. The MI
And it looks like MI Band 1 after 5
yeah
generations. So there's that.
looks is same. No matter how much money you spend, looks same. You buy MI band 1 or 5, looks is almost same.
Yeah,
There is a no difference in look.
yeah, you get a. Yeah, no, but MI Band 1 was like without a screen, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
had like
might be. I don't
two
remember.
LEDs or something on it. Yeah, but design was same. So that's my point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then MI is
I we forgot the HomePod Mini. HomePod Mini also launched with iPhones.
yes. We forgot that.
And that is available in India at 9,900.
Yes, it's
So Google be like Apple. So
it's good.
it
It's available.
has 360-degree audio that sound amazing from every angle, as Apple says, and it is 8 centimeter tall, so it is very small, but has an immersive sound stage, as Apple says. Plus, it has Siri, so now you can ask Siri to play your favorite song on Apple Music. So if you want to do that, you can buy a HomePod Mini at 9,900 rupees in India or $99 in US. What else? Yeah, HomePod Mini can do that.
Yes.
So if you are into that Apple ecosystem, buy an HomePod Mini. Or if you are not into that, then Nest Audio or Alexa, what are Echo? Amazon Echo speakers are also great alternatives. Are great alternatives to buy rather than buying these.
Yes.
Also, don't go with the privacy stuff. Once you get the speaker, forget your privacy. Every smart speaker is listening to you.
Very smart because they are collecting your data
Whether it is
and your
Apple, Alexa,
voice
or
as well.
Google Home, they are all listening.
They are all listening.
So turn them off before having your private conversations.
Yeah.
Also, the new Macs. Let's talk about them. We finally got the new M1 processor. Apple calls it M1 processor, but it is the Apple's ARM-based processor that replaces Intel processors in their laptops and in future also the computers like Mac Pro and all. So it is an 8-core CPU with an 8-core GPU.
Yes.
The MacBook Air, MacBook Pro 13-inch and Mac Mini launched with this
New
new
processor.
processor. Prices are essentially same, everything is same, but with the new SoC.
And
So there's that.
and this M1 is speed is mind blowing. It's fairly so good. Then
but
older processor.
they are saying up to 5 times faster graphics than older version, and the battery lives are insane. Like you get up to 18 hours of battery life
Yeah.
on the MacBook Air, and like 15 hours of browsing, which is literally insane for any laptop like that size. uh, MacBook Pro is even better. It gets 18 hours of browsing and 20 hours of movie playback. So you can watch Netflix for nearly 20 hours on a single charge. They told Apple TV, but let's be honest, no one watches Apple TV for 20 hours.
Yeah.
Also, the SSDs are faster now, up to 3.3 GB per second for sequential read speeds. So also the new Retina display is better and brighter than previous generations. Also the MacBook Air gets a P3 display panel, which was not there in the last generation, I guess. Plus it is now 400 nits, and the MacBook Pro display is 500 nits now. Plus the mics on the MacBook Air are also better than the previous generations. Otherwise the other stuff is probably same, but now it only supports one external display rather than two of them.
Yes.
There's something like that, I don't know. I watched a video about it, but this Apple's website says MacBook. You can now only connect one external displays. Previous MacBooks with Intel processors supported two displays. So there's that. Also have the Wi-Fi 6 and other stuffs. But currently you VirtualBox and virtual, what do you call them? Virtual machines don't run on any of these Apple M1 Max. So there's that. But we'll soon be able to do that. Parallels has already announced that a version supporting M1 Max will be coming soon. We also have gotten the ARM version for Chrome. So Chrome now natively supports ARM processors. So M1 chips are supported, so you will get decent battery lives while using Chrome on these new Macs. This is probably the perfect and best choice for most users while buying laptops. Most of our work is like Chrome. Everything you do mostly is Chrome or Office. That seems to be working perfectly with this new Macs. Plus the battery life is really great. So what else do you need in a laptop? Like also for developers, the compiling times are really great compared to previous versions and compared to even the latest laptops from Intel and everyone. So Xcode is very well optimized. Yes. So there's that, but it is the first generation product. So if you don't need it, you may probably like to wait for the second version, a well polished version. This is like a beta product for now. Nothing new. I think you'd probably get a touchscreen with the next one, I
Yeah.
guess. So the wait might be worth it. The one downside is there is no MacBook option with 4 Thunderbolt ports this
Yes,
time.
there is.
So the 13-inch only comes with 2 Thunderbolt ports. So there's that. Also the Mac Mini gets 2 Thunderbolt ports instead of 4. So there is a downgrade. Also we don't get 10 gigabit in Ethernet on Mac Mini,
Yeah,
as you would have heard from Linus.
that's
There's
that's it.
nothing about Mac. Also the maximum memory you can get on this Mac is 16 GB. So you can't get more memory than 16 gigabytes. So if your workflow requires more RAM, you can't get a Mac, at least with an M1 chip for now. Otherwise, if you need a laptop right now, it seems pretty decent choice. I would say pretty great
Yes,
choice.
very pretty.
The MacBook Air. Also, the Pro only gets like a fan for $300 more. So MacBook Air seems pretty decent for most. If your workflow does not include anything like heavy performance heavy tasks for more than 10 minutes, continuous usage of more than 10 minutes, then you would be better off with the MacBook Air rather than going for Pro. So otherwise everything seems nice. Also the impressions are pretty positive about all the laptops.
Yeah,
So, so you would not be disappointed with any of them. So so if you like a MacBook, buy it. Otherwise,
yeah.
don't buy it.
If you want to buy, and
What could I say? Also,
it's really
if you
good
are a
this time.
student, you'd get $100 off on any of
Yeah,
them. So it even gets cheaper, like around $899 for a MacBook Air seems pretty decent. There is no better or a good Windows alternative at that price point. MacBook is like a pretty good overall package, anyways.
yeah. And with this A1 processor is very good, like its performance or its battery life. It's so far better than old MacBook.
Any
Yeah,
laptops,
yes,
not
not a
only
MacBook,
MacBooks.
any of laptop. Yeah, yeah, right.
So,
So
so anything
no, so
else
that's it.
that is remaining, or we should
No,
end?
no, that's it.
So, bye.
Yeah.